this, man, got him hot. Hey, man can't ball like this, man, Lord. Pass the pig skin when he catch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your 5th grand. Run it up, 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 count it up. Hey, hundreds and fifties and 20s, no fives and no singles, no count on them. Hey, she want it like me, cause she can count on him. She try to be nosy and hit her man, she like, girl, you can count on him.
Coach, the rain is falling, the fans are soaked, but here's the bottom line. We've got football at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match
10-minute quarters
with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Josh Lambo now ready to put this one in the air. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They go play action with Jackson. Being chased out. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Yannick Ngakoue. He's the one who runs him down. And my goodness, that is just a disastrous loss for this offense. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. They go to the former Saint, Mark Ingram. And that gets him a little room as he'll take this up over the 10-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup, but even after that, they're left with a third and very long. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is third and long. From the gun, Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Now, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's fourth down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion, and to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle.
Not that bad. I thought I was going to get
there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Right at him. Definitely can't throw the fucking ball.
good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. They go with Leonard Fournette, third-year back from LSU. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves them with a 2nd and 3. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
Now. Come to me. 58.
On 2nd down, Minshew. Escaping the pressure right. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A shotgun give to Fournette. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. This one out quickly to West.
Come on, you guys got blocked.
That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Thought having Chartbook, he blocked there.
They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. Minshew throwing on 3rd down. Eluding the pressure right. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Leonard Fournette. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
It's not.
Throwing on second down now, Minshew.
He threw that ball so bad, Minshew.
Picked off here by Jimmy Smith, and he's going to return
That ball
to the
so bad.
21-yard line. First week of the preseason, probably.
That's why we run the ball. Why we don't throw it.
Rookie wants to leave
Exactly
right
why.
Yeah, no probably about it, because that's not what you want to do to try and press your new coaching staff, try to impress your locker room, and most importantly, yourself. You spent all night last
he's
night
gone.
saying, don't throw an interception early. Make sure you take care of the football. Well, now he's got it out of the way. Hopefully he can just settle in and move on.
Now it appears we've got an injured Raven
The
down
fuck
there on the
was
field.
that?
Definitely the last thing.
Yeah, just run into the block. That's what you should do. Not. Oh my God.
A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the first.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they call the field general.
They'll run here with Ingram. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Second and goal from the 6 this time. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Dancing to his left. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Marquise Brown, the rookie, his intended target, but now it's third and goal.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down.
We're talking about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal? That's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
Well, we know he hated taking the loss there on third down. Tucker named the league's all-pro kicker for the third time in 2018.
Go ahead and admit it. The only time that you get excited about Justin Tucker kicking is when he actually misses. And excited is not the right word. Surprise is more what we're talking about.
Oh, why is he returning kicks?
Coming into 2019. He's incredible.
I gotta fix that. He should not be returning kicks.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
We're trying our best here.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's got the hook up with Conley. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. From the 22, here's second and 8.
Check, 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 check. Hey, hey, 7. 59, block 59. Come on.
Looking to throw it, Minshew. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Chris Conley, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on the
playbook.
last drive, but fell incomplete.
Not
so
the look.
failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a third and 8. From the gun, Minshew to throw. And Eifert has it. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top. Take it
under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
No one's in the block. Jesus
Ferguson
Christ.
brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career.
We'll see how this goes.
The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a second
This is a
down
good game.
coming up.
Yeah, I
These
kinda
two
like this.
teams all tied after one.
Oh, God.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. And here comes throw number one for the backup QB. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable third down. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on first down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off, not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on third down, makes it manageable now.
The first look at the NFL scoreboard comes from the Motor City, and the Lions have opened it up, leading now by a couple of touchdowns. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. Now this one complete on the slant route. Give him 8 yards on the play, and they pick up the first.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
For the guys on defense, this has been a physically taxing drive, but it's also hurt them mentally because they just gave up another 1st down, and now they're... with how do we stop these guys and get off the field?
On 1st and 10, Dobbs. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
You fucking bastard.
Gone by, 2nd quarter. Throwing again on 2nd down. Dobbs. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. the shotgun. Here's Dobbs. He's got his tight end, Oliver. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 22-yard line.
The beauty of route running is it doesn't matter what position. Everyone's doing the same thing. In this case, tight end, selling the vertical route. Get the defensive back on his heels, break off for the corner. With good timing, you get a completion, as we just saw there.
Going with Armstead, a first down carry. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A 22-yard scamper. And the Jaguars have taken the lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And the lead is now 10-3. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
All right. Hopefully, at least.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. A first throw for the backup, Griffin. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And that will be incomplete.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up first downs. So far, 0 for 3 on 3rd down. If that continues, they'll have little chance of winning this one.
This is taken at the 15. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10.
Fucking Christ.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
Bro, you guys gotta block somebody.
It's
ridiculous.
We said, hey, have you prepared for
It's
this?
the same fucking pre-adjustments all game.
They've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
On play action, it's Dobbs. And that is incomplete.
Good job, Dobbs.
The intended target. And now it's 3rd down.
Good job, Dobbs. The throw was fucking amazing.
Into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. Out of the gun, Dobbs. And that is incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. And it's fielded at the 34. So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked so well, and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. The hit comes late.
Oh my God, bro.
And we know that there's a guideline, right? Ball's gone, you get one step. If you're within one step of the quarterback, you can hit him as long as it's still done legally. But anything outside of that looks like an extra step.
And the pressure getting to RG3. He's brought down for the sack. Josh Allen in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Here's Griffin. And a quick throw here that's complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on third down.
56 is Mike. 56 is Mike. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Mike 56. Mike 56. Coming to you. Coming to you. 56. Mike 56. Right there. Right there.
From the gun, it's Griffin. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. Wow, so wipe.
Ow! Ow! How's that roughing the passer? What?
You hope their lockers are not right next to each other.
Ow!
Safe to say one is not buying
What?
A bad time for a roughing pick.
Oh,
and they
God.
get the gift of a 1st and 10.
You sure you don't call that roughing the passer too?
First down there, but
Jesus Christ.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
How does he have the ball still?
On the catch and run.
This game's ridiculous. Roughing the passer.
Defensively,
Okay.
they just lost him. He was waving his arms saying, I'm wide open. They found it.
Yeah, and it's so interesting about when a receiver starts to wave his arms because some guys, right off the line of scrimmage, they declare themselves open. You know, those guys throw the one arm up, hit me right now. In this case, he was so wide open that he was frantically trying to get his attention to make sure he got the football. And then I'm sure his only thought when the ball was in the air, don't drop it. Had too much time to think.
The completion good for 3, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Throwing again, Griffin.
How's that not picked off?
Justice Hill there to make the grab as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch
Fucking
one in the
joke.
end zone and go into the halftime.
It really is.
Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tied
Twice
things up,
on
and then we
third
got a brand new
down.
ball game.
Roughing the passer? Really? Okay. Fucking bailouts.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kicks away.
Pissing me off. fucking ridiculous, man.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis? And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there as the first half is winding down, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement long touchdown. This is taken at the 3. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. It's caught, and there's the first NFL catch for Marquise Brown. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Now Justin Tucker. He has hit from 61 in his career, so he has the leg for this. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. So we have reached halftime in our first preseason matchup of the year. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. After the loss to start.
Yeah, the funny part is they would have called that a fumble too.
Off the play fake. Here's Dobbs.
You're not gonna run, Dobbs? You're just gonna sit there, get sacked like a little bitch? Alright.
Off the edge, Calais Campbell with a sack. Well, it was second long, now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Throwing on third and long. Dobbs. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Well, instead of fourth down after the incompletion, it'll be first down, roughing the passer.
Coaches love their defenses to be aggressive, but they want them to be smart as well. Have to leave the quarterback alone at a certain point.
Don't feel too good, does it?
Time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. Here's Dobbs to throw.
Oh, what the fuck?
Here's one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 Raven touchdown.
Thank you for letting me control my player to jump in front of that. Thank you for that.
First-round talent, second year, even more success. A pick 6 for a touchdown.
A great play. And it's tough for these guys you've told before to adjust to the secondary as a first-year guy. So that sophomore season, it's big for them.
They really start to expand the playbook for them even more. Sometimes they dumb it down a little bit to make them comfortable year 1. By year 2, they should have all the nuances, and now they've adjusted to the speed of NFL play as well.
Showed right there. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Throwing after the interception. Dobbs. Flushed out right. And that'll be
Dobbs.
incomplete.
You gotta make the throw. You got to.
There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him,
Not make that
got a couple
throw.
more downs to play with.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Dobbs. Flush to his right. Space to maneuver at the 40. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. Last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
From the gun, they go with Armstead.
I'm gonna miss your block, dumb fuck.
Waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before
That was
he
a
can
great
get back
block
to
you
the
just
line of
had.
scrimmage.
Great fucking block.
He's already fumbled once in this game, and I thought the ball started to jostle there a little bit, but they got to him quickly at the line of scrimmage.
That block was so great.
And remember, if you're not a very confident runner and you've already dropped it once, if there's traffic around you, the only thing you think about is protecting the football, not gaining yards.
Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. The throw right sideline here is complete, and he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A gain there of 30 big ones. That was excellent from start to finish, from the blocking to the running, just well executed.
And now let's look ahead because after that, how about a little play action, maybe a little bootleg, and get the quarterback out on the corner and give him a little run-pass option.
And they're right down here looking for 6. On first down, Dobbs to throw. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. From 10 yards out, as his guys have now moved out in front. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. after the touchdown. He'll kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. From the 31, Griffin. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15.
Big hit.
They go play action with Griffin. Going for the deep ball. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's such bullshit.
We do have a flag down.
Such bullshit in this game, bro. Such bullshit.
Well, you won't hear any boos from this home crowd on that call.
And it's me bailouts. Yeah, you guys gotta pick these sliders.
It's been a long evening as well. Finally, they feel they got a call.
Now a first down carry. It's Hill. And he'll be brought down.
Face mask? Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Are you kidding? This is just ridiculous, dude. He tackled from behind. And he grabbed by his face mask. Okay, man. Whatever. That makes total sense, what you just did. That makes total sense. He grabbed him from behind.
And now it's first and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. From the shotgun, Griffin. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. So he can't hang on, and as I watched that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player, not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Again on second and 10, it's Griffin. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And he is finally out of bounds, but he gets all the way down right around the 20. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. Dobbs looking to throw on first down.
Oh, I had him.
And he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's second and 20. Back to throw Dobbs. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. I think you'd agree that looked like the right call from up here.
No doubt about it. What everyone has to understand is that the officials are going to be right on the play each and every time. You may not like the call, but they're usually spot on.
The penalty moves him into the red zone here on first and 10. Now Armstead. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it second and 9.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
On 2nd and 9, Dobbs. And his throw here's incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
In their mind, certainly a field goal try would be a letdown. They had the great starting field position, now facing 3rd down. From the gun, Dobbs. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Let's go.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They go play action with Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying to go back to more there, and it's 3rd down. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
56 the mic. 56 is the mic. Here we go. Get off the field.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Josh Allen in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career. Here's Sam Cook now as he's on to punt for Baltimore. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup, and that'll do it for the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching preseason football on EA Sports. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll give it back to Armstead. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
So he just goes right through the line.
Justin Ellis.
Wow.
Able to drop him for a loss of a couple.
The amount of sacks
Okay, Madden. Okay, Madden. I'm sure he does. I'm sure he does that. I wish Justin Ellis did that in real life. I really wish. Or we would have beat the Titans.
On 2nd down, Armstead. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave them with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward. And they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, Dobbs. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
As long as you don't give it the big play, we're fine. That's all we gotta do is not give it the big play. That's all we have to do.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off around the 37. And this return is... right around the 28-yard line. A run here with Armstead. And an alley to run. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Raquel Armstead ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Jags take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Baltimore was the most run-heavy team in the league last year after Lamar Jackson took over as a starter. And you think about Mark Ingram, he goes from a situation where he was sharing time with Kamara in New Orleans. Now he figures to be the top guy in the Baltimore backfield. Although I guess you could say he's kind of splitting time with his quarterback, Lamar Jackson. But a great veteran presence. Mark Ingram is behind Jackson. Ingram now in his 9th NFL season. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They go play action now. Jackson. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A very solid gain of 27. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Play action. Now Jackson towards the end zone for Brown. And that'll wind up.
The fact that he would catch that, too, it's funny.
Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. The Ravens on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Check three. Check the. Mike is 59. Mike the 59. I got you. Check nickel.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Joe Schobert and the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll stay with the run and Armstead. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. Let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Dobbs. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jihad Ward with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7. Here's Logan Cook now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. Elsewhere, Ford Field, they're into the fourth quarter now. And the Lions adding more points to their total, extending that lead. A win would be their second on the young season. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once
Stop.
huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson. This will be caught by Brown. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Back-to-back good plays. Have them on the move on first down. Play action. It's Jackson. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
To throw on second and 10, Jackson. Flush to his right. And he's got it. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agree. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
This is Edwards. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. They'll look to run with Edwards. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Right now, no questioning the toughness of this Jaguar defense. This is 3rd and goal. Throwing is McSorley. Escaping the pressure right. And a late score.
I like it how you will let me adjust my play, Madden.
They've already been on record as saying, hey, if our rookie quarterback's going to tuck it and run on a scramble, we kind of hold our breath. Well, that was a maybe no, yes, as he's able to get into the end zone.
Are you saying he's got to learn where the line is about whether you keep your eyes downfield, try and find a receiver, or you tuck it and go? And I think there's going to be some growing pains with that. I think in this case...
Bro, are you serious?
We know he's got the speed. He showed it there. And this is going to be recovered by the Jaguars. And that should just about do it. And now we'll get a timeout. Looks like we've got a Jaguar and some discomfort down there on the field. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not in a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Baltimore, good night, everybody.
No, it's a Colin Johnson's all I had to get a chance to fucking play. I can't remember who the other ones are. So, that's it. I got a chance to play.
Like me cause I claim she can count on him. She tried to be nosy and hit her mouth, she like, girl, you can count on him.